Hello guys, welcome to another market video. I'm going to combine this one with the day before and the day of. So yeah, I do gotta work the day of, so I'm not staying the whole time because I can't afford to miss a lot of work. However, I am going to show y'all what I got. I did get another 6-foot table, but that's at the storage place where we keep the other tables. I had to get this makeshift temporarily fabric tablecloth. It's white, so my plan is to have one white tablecloth for the one in the middle and have two pink chairs on each, or no, two pink tables on each side. So this extra 6 foot will be able to let me have more space because I have more items. This is my marketplace area. This is what it looks like. That needs to be tagged. These two crates, this shelf, or no, this crate and these two totes and that shelf can all be packed up tonight. This needs to be tagged. I know, I procrastinated. Why is it buffering? Okay, y'all, deal with me here. Okay, so this entire thing needs to be tagged. But I already printed off tags. Hubby's got the pickle tags. We all good. Now, I am also going to show y'all what I have made and what I have already priced. So this is Tulip. This is Tulip the Turtle from MegsmakesCrochet. I am pricing this at $18. I use Cameron's Cute Creations for my pricing, and that is what it currently says for me to charge it at craft shows. It's got a multicolored shell, and this is Premier Parfait Chunky Body with a Bernat shell. So I have this colorway for $18. I have, hold on, there's another one. I have another one, but it's in the non-tag, and I don't want to mix it up. So, bear with me on that. So, I have two chickens finished. I have one white one and one black and white speckled one. I'm selling these for $12. Alright, guys. Now we're going to move on to my peeps. I have 3 of them. One from the last market. I remade another one from that I originally brought to the last market, but it sold, so I had to remake it, and another colorway. But I'm gonna try to hold it. All right, I have this colorway. I'm selling this one for $12, this one for $12, this one for $12. I didn't want to. It took the same amount of time, same amount of yarn, and I did not want to upcharge it. And also, I currently don't like how the whiskers are, so I kept it at $12. So, I could charge this for $15, but I kept it at $12. There is whiskers on it. It's just, I didn't like it. So, last one that's already in the already tagged is my Autism Awareness Turtle. I am selling this Autism Awareness Turtle for $20 because it's currently on sale in person and on the website. It will be, the sale ends on the 7th. So for in person, they can pick it up for $20. I think it's $24 on my website till April 7th. So it probably is already gone by the time you've seen this video. However, this is my Autism Awareness Turtle. I'm bringing this one. I'm using a basket for my clearance items. So I'm going to put that blue and green and white colorway of Pete Bunny in the clearance bin. All right. This is my Snowball the Bunny. It's going with us. I'm selling it for $30 instead of $32. Because I don't have to charge shipping, but I think it's worth $30. I believe it is. So, this will be going with me. Bunny pattern by Kaytedids. Chicken pattern by J&W Crochet. No, Jaded Rose Crochet. The peeps are J&W Crochet. So, yeah. All right. This is from Kaytedids. I use Big Twist Posh. So I need to price that one. I'm taking Rosie. I know it's not Valentine's Day, but I need to get rid of her. I am so sad that I have to get rid of my Autism Awareness Turtle and Rosie because those are my favorite two turtles. I'm on a turtle making era and I love them. This is so cute. She is going for 40 bucks. I already knew what she needed. I will take 35 in person for her, but for website, I go minimum 40 with shipping, so only a $5 difference, but she took a lot of time. So need to price her. Got the tag, I think, already made. I just got to punch hole. This is the other blue. This is the other Tulip the Turtle. This will be $18. This is my best Tulip the Turtle make so far. From Megs Makes Crochets. Sorry if you hear my cat. He's being a little menace today. So this is $18. This dino is from Kaytedids, mini version of Kaytedids, and you may recognize them from my Valentine's Day launch. It had the dino roar means I love you and dinosaur. I'm selling this one for $15. I need to remake the tag. Hold on. Let me get my cat straight and I'll be right back. I am bringing my prototype for the Autism Awareness Turtle and it will be in clearance. This is for $15. It's only $5 less than the original price for the Autism Awareness Turtle is $30. So really it's half off the original price. I can't go any lower than $15 because of Premier Parfait Chunky. I bought in a set of 3 and this yarn because it's really expensive. All right. Let me tell you the specs about the Autism Awareness Turtle. Crochet. The turtle pattern is by Crochet by Jenna. The embroidery is by me. But the original, the ribbon is from a YouTube tutorial. It's on my listing. So I have 3 pickles with faces. I decided to do smiley pickles. And some with signs, some with not. There's going to be 3 with the little smileys and 3 without. Because I'm running out of time. This is from Ollie's Crochet Closet. Why I keep going back to J&W Crochet. Sorry. I love her pattern. But this one is from Ollie's Crochet Closet. I love this. This takes 30 minutes to 45 minutes depending on what type of yarn you're using. And it takes me 15 minutes to embroider because I'm a little bit slow at embroidering. I prefer the agave over the Bernat blanket, but I can't seem to get any more of agave right now, so I'm using my Bernat blanket, and that's why I got the smoky green and Bernat blanket, because I didn't have anything else to make more of. And I definitely know from the last market, if I was to do another Greenville State Farmers Market, that I would not last off of 3 because they sold immediately. So I have 3 of those with smiley faces. Ollie's Crochet Closet. I got it right. I didn't go straight. All right. And I got a Loaf cat. 1 Loaf cat. That's it. This is it. But this is from ANNIECARAWAYART. I love it. I don't recommend this pattern with Sweet Snuggles Light. However, that's just me. Because my arm was hurting by the time I was getting done with this. And that's just because I may be doing it with a wrong hook. So I may try it with a different hook, but I didn't want it too big. Because if I uppriced it with this market, it probably won't sell. I forgot what price I'm having these on for. I think it said at least 30, I think 30, at least 35 because of the yarn price. It did not take long. It took like an hour and 15 minutes. It's low sew. I sewed this on, that's it. These are bobble stitches. And you can have, I had the bundle where spots and then the solid, but I decided for my first one it would be solid. And I think it turned out cute enough that I can sell it. So this is a mama cat. This is the mama version. Because if I do what I plan on doing and using either Bernat blanket or Premier Parfait Chunky, it will come out smaller. So 35 at least for her, at the most 38. I wouldn't go to 40 for this one because it wasn't complicated, but it just took a lot in materials for the black. Sweet Snuggles, light, and I had to figure out the pattern, had to go back in there, and front loop and back loop only is what got me with the time. But as I get used to this pattern, it will be great. I personally love it. I literally love, I really want to make a replica of my cat. So if you have any color choices, let me know. Cause he's like, he has spots of brown on it, but he's mostly an orange cat. I would love to make a replica of him, but I love it. I have, besides Sweet Snuggles Light, I love this pattern. I give it a 5 out of 5 for Market Makes. So, yeah, all right. Hello guys, it's market day. I got the husband with me, and it is cold as heck, so we're in the car trying to warm up. It's currently 37 degrees outside. We were setting up with, while it being like, what, 35?
It was a little cold.
Ooh. But thank gosh, the way they have it set up is where the car is right behind, so we can warm up real quick. It just recently started. We haven't made a sale yet. It's been like 2 minutes since start time, but we gotta warm up. All right, I will insert a clip of the setup and I will try to keep y'all updated. Hello guys, I wanted to give y'all a market update. It is currently almost 10 o'clock, so we are 2 hours into the market. We have made either 5 or 6 sales. I left my paper out there. My husband is manning the booth right here. He's on booth duty. But we're currently at $83 with 5 or 6 sales, and it's going pretty good. So I sold my sunflower turtle. Yes. And I sold one of my Premier Parfait Chunky Bees. Yes. And I'm currently waiting on to sell my heart turtle. So I will give y'all an update later on. Bye. All right, hubby, I think they deserve an update. How do you feel about this market?
It's finally warmed up. I'm not freezing anymore.
Do you think we're doing good?
So far.
You haven't got fired yet.
I'm an unpaid employee.
You got fired.
You can't fire someone you don't pay.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But we're making a good bit of sales. So it's only 3 hours into the market. But yeah.
Something like that.
And we have 6 sales. I wanted to make sure I corrected myself from earlier, 6 sales. And we have made the cost of the expense of my trip from yesterday with the tables, tablecloth, and other supplies. And I will try to do another update. Welcome our co-star, Theo. So if he decides to act like a buffoonery, I do have to pause his video to take him out. He is already sneaking up. Okay, let's try, Theo, to get through it. Let's try. All right, I have my notes up here of the sales. So my first sale was a pickle with a face and not the sign. I sell those for $10 and I brought 6 of them. If you didn't know, Cameron's Cute Creations had a market prep challenge for 5 days and I was making pickles with faces for that market day challenge. And I was able to complete 3 pickles with faces during that challenge. Sorry, I have to keep him on hold because he's acting like a buffoonery. All right. Second sale is actually a sale that my husband made while I went inside to go use the restroom real quick. So, Theo, go. Sorry about that. I knew he wasn't going to want me to hold that for a little bit longer, so I had to escort him out. So, my husband made this sale while I was using the bathroom, and I got a text. It said, "You're going to be happy about this because I have wanted this turtle to be gone for 3 markets now." Yes, we got to sit down and do this. So, that sunflower turtle was my first ever turtle. There was a few things wrong with it, so I made sure to clearance it. It was at $35 because I could not sell it at full price. I was in surgery. I made it back in January. And when I was recovering from surgery, I had got the Parfait Chunky as a Christmas gift, and I kind of wanted to learn how to do it. Please excuse my cat. He's going to be a lot in this video just because I haven't been home all day and I have errands, and I tried to hold him and he's not. Besides that, okay, my husband sold this turtle for $35, and that is what I had priced because I could not sell it at full price. That probably would have been $40. However, it wasn't the best quality of all because it was my first. So we had to clearance it with a couple dollars and not go as low so we can make our time back. All right. Medium B. I have made these with Parfait Chunky Sunshine, these bees, and I made 4 of them. I think I brought it, can't remember when I made them. I believe it was either for the January market or the March market. I don't know off the top of my head, but I sold one of those, and I sold them for $25 because they're made with Premier Parfait Chunky. And if you do not know, I source my Premier Parfait Chunky on Amazon, which they're a little bit more expensive, but it kind of equals out when you do shipping, because I don't need a whole big bunch. I think they're like $7.99 a skein when they're normally, I think, $4.99 or $5.99. So it is a little bit higher, but however, I justify it because I don't bulk buy them, so I don't save on shipping. So I'm going on Amazon, and yes, they're priced at a higher rate. However, I think that's justifiable. So I priced this bee at $25, and I also had for my 4th sale a mini bee. If you do not know, I used to sell mini bees a good bit. I made a bunch of mini bees back, I believe, in 2021 to sell at a boutique. However, they did not sell very good, so I had a bunch of them. So I was finally trying to sell them, and I've been selling them slowly since my first market back in October of last year in 2023. And I was able to sell one. They sold a good bit at Fall Fest in October in Pickens, and I believe in, I'm gonna say December, not Winterfest, that was in January, and that, sorry, Mark in the Mill, but it sucked. The Christmas event at Market in the Mill in Pickens, I think I sold a few, but not as much as Fall Fest. And this is the recent market of this year that I've sold a good bit of bees. So bees are still in season. It's just depending on the season. If you do not know, like, I hear that's an all year round thing. However, what I have learned in South Carolina, and if you're a crochet artist in South Carolina, you may have seen this as well, is that it sometimes depicts on season. So, but for the mini bees, I sell them at $5, and I had a $5 bin, and I sold for my 4th sale 1 bee. And then my 5th sale was the dishcloth sets. I got to make more because I only have 1. And I got to find more neutral washcloths. So I either going to be selling or making solid colors for a minute so I can down my cotton stash a little bit, and with my pot holders and coasters, because a lot of people are requesting for coasters. When they're looking for dishcloths, they also look for coasters and sometimes pot holders, which I know how to do. It's just been a hot minute. I sold out my pot holders, I believe a good bit, in the Fall Fest in October, and then December I think I completely sold out. But I haven't been able to sell all of my dishcloths up to now, and now I only have 1, so I need to get on the go. I sell those for $8 for 4 washcloths. Hate me all you want. Cotton yarn is cheap for me in my area, and I am going to time myself at my next time I make a washcloth and my washcloth set so I can accurately price it. However, at this moment, I kind of needed a starting price. So now that I need to make more, I will actually be timing myself through the crochet app. I pay $2.99 a month for it to time and also keep my washcloth stuff my patterns. So that's what I use. For right now, my dishcloth sets are $8. And I brought, for my 6th sale, which I was very, very proud of, and I did not know that I was going to sell. So remember, I had this clearance basket, and I didn't bring a pin. So it had the original price on there. I just remembered that I priced the clearance price for the Autism Awareness Turtle, the original one, when I was making the design, but I had to get rid of it because you got to get rid of stock. Because it was not as good as the Autism Awareness Turtle that you have seen on my Etsy and Facebook page and Instagram. I have clearanced that for half price. I normally price my Autism Awareness Turtles at $30, but this one, because of the embroidery, I clearanced it out. The turtle and body was good, but the embroidery was not the best at all. So I cleared that out at half price. I thought it was worth it. And I sold it for $15. I feel like that was a fair price for the quality. Nothing was wrong with it except for the embroidery. Let me remind you something. All right. Then for my 7th sale, I sold another mini bee. And then I sold another mini bee for $5. My mini bees are $5. I had them in the $5 bin. I then sold my Mama Loaf cat with the pattern by ANNIECARAWAYART on Etsy. It was a fast make, and I said it was a Mama Loaf cat because I used Sweet Snuggles Light, and that thing was big. I sold it for $23, and I was surprised that it sold at the first market. Not a lot of things sell at the first market. Like my whale didn't. The only thing, well, a good bit sold at its first market, but for a big item like that, I was very surprised for $23. However, I'm grateful. It was a solid black cat, and that was my first time ever trying it. It took me 1 hour and 15 minutes to make, give or take with Sweet Snuggles Light, because I had to take a few breaks, which is not included in the price because my hands were hurting. And it only took one thing of sewing because I had to sew on the tail. All right, so the Mama Loaf cat with the Mama with Sweet Snuggles Light was $23. All right, then I sold a bee keychain. I need to make more bee keychains. I sold that one. Y'all could give me hate for this, but earlier in one of my sales, I got a tip for $1, and this person only had $1 off. They wanted it so bad, and if they really, really wanted it, I said, well, I'll sell it to you for $7. And I took it out of my tip, so I'm not losing money. Well, I lost $1, but to me, I won't do it all the time, but sometimes I will be nice enough to take what you got. Because I know sometimes you don't have change. But I just took it for this one and only one because I was trying to get rid of the bee keychains. They've been there for a while, but now I gotta make more. I just don't make as many because they're not, the mini bees sell more than the bee keychains because they're, between the bee keychains and the mini bees, they're $3 difference because I got to, it takes me at least 10 minutes to assemble it, and I got to make my money back from the keychain charms that I bought back 3 years ago. And I still got a good bit. So I got to make my money back. All right. And sometimes they're a little bit bigger as well. Most of the time. It depends on my tension. So I sold that one. The total was $7, but I took that $1 tip and put it towards that as an act of kindness on my part, but I won't try to do it too often. All right, then I sold a turtle keychain. So finally my turtle keychain is gone. I think I've brought it to 3 markets so far. And that was $10. And I got an octo keychain for $5 because it doesn't take a long time. I think for the octo keychain, it takes me 15 minutes. And I didn't really need to price it at $8 like the bee keychains. And then I sold a pink axolotl, which was the only axolotl I got because I made it during the market and then I put it on the table. That one was $8 and it sold not too long after I put it on the table. So if you're looking for a good market make, axolotls, pickles at this market, it didn't sell as well. I only sold one, but at my market before on March, I believe March 10th, it sold out. So I don't have to market prep as much for April 20th because I'm gonna try to do a market on April 20th because I asked for that day off for my birthday because I get a birthday vacation for my job and I'm already off on my birthday, so I wanted to use it for another day off. So I sold pink axolotls at 8. I just recently started remaking it literally the night of the market. I made between Saturday night and Sunday, I was able to make 2 axolotls and start a blue axolotl. All right. And then my last sale for that day was a whale for $5, a mini whale. And the total amount of sales that I got was 14 sales. And let me see. I got my little note sheet here. My gross sales was $166. Most of that was cash. I only had a $5.75 card balance from Square because it took 26 cents off the $6 sale because of the processing fee and all that. So I almost doubled what I made in March. So Pickens, South Carolina, you showed out. I am so happy, and this was my last chance at the Market and Mill. That was my last chance for something that was not Fall Fest. Of course, outside has all the noise. All right, let me try to make it through this because we're almost at the end. So my average sale was $11.86. I made $96 for total sales back in March at the new location and with gross sales. But this one I made $166. And that is not including, wait, no, that is including the card. So, and I was totaled to bring profit $71. Because out of that $166 in sales, I had to minus $93 for setup, and they took a 26 cent out of my card transaction, and that's okay. So I believe this is worth doing again, even though it was a Junkin jamming type of garage market. It was very busy, and I tried my best to make a bunch of footage for y'all guys, and we did leave early. We left early because I was hurting, and also it was kind of slowing down. A good bit of people were leaving early. It was supposed to end at 4, and I know you're really not supposed to leave early at a market. However, for this one, they're okay with you leaving early. It's not really a strict rule. But the Greenville State Farmers Market, it is a strict rule. Like, you can only leave like 15 minutes prior to the end time. So, yeah. It just depends on which organization you're working with. At the Market and Mill, I can leave early whenever I'm able to, whenever I need to. With Greenville State Farmers Market, I believe it's just 15 minutes prior. However, I don't have a problem with that because I go to work at 3 and it's only 15 minutes away from my apartment. So really it doesn't take that long. All I need to do is make sure everything's set out and then get ready for work and make sure I have food already prepped and then just go. So that is the end of the market day vlog. Thank you for joining. I really hope you love the new footage. Me and my husband tried our best to bring the best of footage to y'all guys. And thank you for 111 subscribers. Thank you so much. I am literally about to tear up thinking about it because y'all show out. This is going to be a longer vlog and I'm so sorry about that. But there's so much to cover and I want to bring so much new footage to y'all, and I am so grateful for y'all, and I want to make sure I break it down as much as possible. I will try to link all the patterns down below, and I hope that you really like this video. I poured my heart and soul into it, and this was our first outdoor market. So I am so grateful for y'all. Thank y'all so much for picking South Carolina, for showing us the love that we never seen before. And I hope this is just the start of what is to come for market season, because we are already half of what we made last year in market. So thank you so much, and thank you to the one, I got an order on my TikTok live. Thank you so much. That's my first sale for 2024 on Etsy for the year. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And it's for a Delilah light purple Delilah jellyfish. So thank you. I'm so excited to work on your order. And for that order, I'll be filming it the behind the scenes on YouTube, but the buyer requested that I film it on TikTok so they can see it. All right. Thank you so much for joining today's vlog. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe, like the video, and comment if you enjoyed this video to see if we need to include the same amount of aspects of editing and topics into our YouTube channel. And I will see y'all guys next time. Bye.